Magellan, home to a civilization of millions. Until the comet hit. Earthquakes shattered its cities. Firestorms swept the planet. And as Magellan fell into darkness, the survivors faced a world that was unrecognizable. Fighting amongst the ruins of the old world, new factions arose. The Berserkers, the Clerics, the Outlaws, each with their own vision of the future. But it wasn't only the struggle for scarce old world resources that drove them, for the comet had brought something new. ELEX, an element unknown to Magellan. It could fuel technology, change the evolution of life, open new abilities to those with the will to control it. For the Clerics, it drove new technological innovation. For the Outlaws, drugs to free their minds. To Berserkers, it gave the power of magic. Seduced by ELEX's power, some began to consume it. Addicted, overwhelmed, most degenerated into vicious, mindless mutants. But there were some who could control their addiction. To them, at the cost of their emotions, ELEX offered strength, focus, and stamina. These people called themselves the Albs. Seemingly unstoppable, the Albs have waged war on all who will stand between them and their need to obtain ELEX. Advancing from the frozen wastes of Zakor and their fortress ice palace, the Albs threaten the future of all the factions on Magellan. Now, as Alb forces prepare their final assault, Jax, renowned Alb commander, is sent on a solo mission. One Alb, selected to change the fate of Magellan.
There can be only one consequence for failure.
move before they come back to finish the job. And I better find a weapon. I must have been here for days. The ELEX is gone from my system. I feel weak. Think, Jax. My weapons, my armor. Did Calyx take them? No. If Calyx had seen I was still alive, he would have finished the job. It was someone else. This is Edan, enemy territory. If Calyx returns, or if the Berserkers find me, I'll be dead for sure. Old world ruins. Maybe I could find something useful in there. One of the free people. There mustn't be a scrap of ELEX left in my body. U3, one of my crony units. Looks like it took a lot of damage in the crash. That's unsalvageable. I'm wondering where crony U4 is. If it's still active, then I might find it here in Edan. Finding that drone would be helpful. Technology from the old world. That's all that's here. I'd better move on. Here in enemy territory. What was Calyx doing here so far from Zakor? If I want answers, I need to find him. And for that, I'll need weapons and equipment.
Evacuation sequence initiated. Remain calm and proceed to the indicated exits immediately. Follow all instructions from service personnel. Thank you for your visit to the observatory.
All I need to do is find a way out, cross kilometers of enemy territory, and find out why my brother tried to kill me. What could go wrong? Edan, the land of the Berserkers. If they recognize me, they could finish Calix's job for him.
Come on, get up. If you're gonna make a habit of attacking people without warning, you should get better at it. I heard you before you even left the ruins.
Someone tried to kill me. They stole my armor and my equipment. Then I find you here waiting to finish the job.
First you attack me, then you accuse me of being a thief and a murderer? If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be having this conversation. Trust me. You need to apologize.
Prove you're not the thief, and I might trust you. Only facts matter, not words.
Trusting people quickly out here is as good a way to get killed as walking around without a decent weapon. Which means you just got very, very lucky. I can help you find a safe place and new equipment, if you stop trying to attack me.
Why would you help me?
That's my job. I look for people out here and help them reach Goliath. You'll be safe there.
Safe? You could be some kind of slaver. What is it you really want?
I want this war to be over. Until then, Goliath needs more people to survive. And people need a safe place to go. Well, a safer place than being out here on your own. But you're welcome to stay and risk being picked up by an Alb raiding party. Between them and the Rot Wars, you won't live long. Say, you didn't see anyone else up there in the ruins, did you? You're the first person I found this trip, and it would save me a trip up there to check.
You can save yourself the effort. There's no one up there.
Well, you got really lucky. An Alb Raider crashed a few days ago, and their scouts came through looking for it. Trust me, we don't want to run into a party of owls. But, hey, enough talk. You need to decide what you're gonna do. I'm going back to Goliath, and you can come with me if you like. Safety, security, and you can find work to earn enough to buy equipment. If you want a chance to survive, it's the best offer you'll get. That's why I joined the Berserkers. Out here, drifting and hoping to stay alive. I knew it was only a matter of time before my luck ran out. I know joining a faction doesn't appeal to everyone, but it gave me purpose. And what have you got to lose right now? Nothing.
I will come with you. That doesn't mean I trust you.
Trust is earned. That goes both ways. You'd better remember that. Every choice you make adds up in this world. The way you speak to people will determine your course in life. Just take a look at yourself. No armor, no weapons, no companions. You've not exactly succeeded in life, have you? Well, all that changes today. Whatever you've done before, your life, when the next Alb raiding party comes down from the north looking for ELEX, the people of Goliath will defend you. You won't see the inside of a convert. Instead, you'll get a chance to prove yourself. To join us. Like I said, Goliath needs warriors, cultivators, hunters,
You'll train me?
If you stay, you'll have to earn your place. But be you cleric, outlaw, or alb, that's true everywhere. Sure, you'll get given orders and you'll have to follow the law, but look, we can keep talking, but at some... So, what's a good...
Your actions and...
Yes, well, combat, magic. If those interest, we should get going. This is Rotbor Terra. Follow me to Goliath, and you can earn the ELEX at the...
I will lead the way.
Then follow me. And if we lose each other for any reason, just look for the light from our mana shrine. Oh, and the name's...
Just...
Very well. Keep your eyes open. We're entering the hunting grounds of some of the local wildlife. And neither of us want to end up as Rotbor food. Are you ready to go on? Let's go. Are you... You ready to go on? Okay. Watch your step. I've never come through this area once without getting attacked. Well, for anything stolen near here recently, I would start with Ray. He's...
Where do I...
Huh. I don't know. But, hey,
Let's keep...
all right.
What are the ruins over there?
Remnants of the old world. A reminder that the past can be left behind.
Can we find...
Maybe. Maybe. Well, instead, they ran into a group of rot boars. Got chased into...
The only good enemy is a dead enemy.
So, you think the value of life is decided by the style of armor it wears? Well, but for me, if Magal... Why haven't you joined a faction?
Why did you
The clerics follow the god Kalan, who tells them tech. I don't believe in gods, and I don't think bots...
Maybe I should join the elves.
You don't join the Alps. You're born one, or they choose you. That means most people are taken, they might once have been free people like you and me. Go to Zakor if you want, but all that will await you is...
I have no interest in factions. I cannot decide whether to join a faction out here.
Well, we have a choice to make. We could see if the cleric...
You want us to...
That's up to you. But there's a risk to that. I better warn you that the creatures... It would definitely be safer to buy. So, what do you...
Let's go into the...
A brave choice. Opportunity... Those clerics should be around here somewhere. We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Look out! Are you ready to go on? We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? Look out!
Looks like someone used this as a camp before now. Maybe I can use it. This place will go intense.
Let's go. get moving. Let's go. We should get moving. Are you ready to go on? These ruins look like they were some sort of machine shop in the old world.
You know about the old world.
Only what I've learned on my travels.
Ruins and wreckage. The old world is irrelevant.
Irrelevant? It's where we all came from. The Berserkers want to grow the world back to what it was. The other factions pick through its bones, hoping to find the technology.
Do you often find clerics in Edan?
All the factions come here. For intel, for resources. We all... At least it's just raids from... There have been... And it does seem like there are some...